Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Ravens going up against the Bengals.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Here we go. Grand 38. Watch 12. Ohio.
They go play action now. Taylor. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
3rd and long. It's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Double tight. Set. Black 5. 3 down. Big. You go tight. You got tight.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Double tight. Here we go.
3 down. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Coney Ely in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Single receiver. Set! Like 20. Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25.
Roethlisberger will throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Check. Let's go. 4 down, what? 4 down. 90. Check 91.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. Room here to run. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's where you belong.
Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 4 down, 4
Let's
down.
go. What? 90. What?
91 is the mark.
Taylor will throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Tight end right, tight end right. Hey, boys, got 4.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Ohio. 26,
Ohio.
26.
Ohio. Ohio. Let's go. Ohio. Ohio.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Ohio.
Check 31, check 31.
Let's go. What? 90.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Eight yards to go here on 2nd down.
Tight end left, tight end left.
Let's go. Ohio. Ohio.
Hey, we got 4 down.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Come on, let's go. Red 38. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
On first down, they go with Dixon. He goes airborne, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
Now Taylor. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right.
Come on, let's go. White 90. Ohio.
Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Watch tight end. We got 4.
Here we go. White 90.
They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Let's go. White. Ohio.
Hey, 4 down.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Blue 30. 50. Shift.
Big Ed.
Set. Black 30.
Check. 55.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack.
Two tights. Double bump. Set. White 80.
Hey. hey.
Middle.
We got three. We got three. Three down. Three down.
Set. White 80. 50.
Hatchet.
Middle.
Switch.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Double tight.
Let's go.
Four down.
Black 80.
Check.
50.
Time running out here on the play clock.
All right, now.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about that used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad, yeah.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play clock winding down.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Strong right.
Set.
So we got man.
Black 20.
They'll run again with Bernard. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Mike 55. Eat.
Alert.
Here's Bernard. And he's got room. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal.
Jack 16. Big.
Watch the twist.
Start.
Watch the twist.
Black 80.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Watch right. We got right.
All right, here we go.
In your face.
Blue 30.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Motion.
No spacing.
Check 37.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They send Green to the left on his own. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green from 3 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out here in the eye.
230.
Stand up in. Kill.
Alert. Set. Like 80.
Check 13.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Double tight.
Set. Like 30.
Down. Alert 3.
Hey, alert.
Bang.
And from the 3 now, it's second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Here we go. Grand 38.
They'll start the drive with Dixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
We got four. We got four down. Four down. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Let's go. What? 90.
Four down.
What? 90.
On second down, Taylor gets it to Gordon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go. What? 90.
Mike 51.
What? 90.
Mike 51.
Now Taylor on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's go. Grand 38.
Hey, we
Grand 38.
got four down.
On the toss play, this is Dixon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Here we go.
Hey,
What? 90.
Four down.
Now Taylor looking to throw on second down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Carl Lawson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Watch 12. Watch 12.
Come on, Ohio.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Here we go. What? 90. What?
They'll try the counter with Dixon, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Taylor now to throw on second down. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
They'll look to run with Langford. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Tight end right, tight end right.
Let's go. Grand 38.
Four down.
Ohio.
To throw on second down, Taylor. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Double tight.
Set. 180.
Four down. Check.
These two.
He's checking. Crash.
Heat, these two.
Check three.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 59 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Check safety.
Now Bernard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Strong left. Strong left.
Coming.
Black 20. I'm coming.
Black fire.
They'll run here with Bernard. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback. As that sails over the end line. And now here come the Ravens. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Three yards to go on 2nd down.
Tight end left, tight end left.
Here we go.
That boy's got 4.
White 90.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And his throw is incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
Now Taylor. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
On first down, it's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Tight end. Tight right.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
Hey.
White 90. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go.
Check. Crunch.
Play action, it's Taylor. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Here we go. White 90.
On third down, Taylor. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Taylor. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go.
Taylor will throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
I'm coming for you. Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Taylor. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Short kick, one of the up middle. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Motion.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And Green with a catch left side. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Fresh set of downs here.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Set. Blue 30.
Hey, check five.
Big.
Watching the 5.
Kings.
Yo.
The play clock's running down. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he will find his man on the outside. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Hot, 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 hot. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me.
Let's go, let's go.
Mike's at
White 80.
Mike by 5.
Black, black.
He's tired.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Tight.
Set. Blue 30.
Alert, alert. 3 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. In the red zone this time.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Let's go, let's go.
55.
Black 80. No spacing.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
50. White 80.
Check, 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 check.
They run. Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Double tight, double tight.
Set.
We got 3,
Blue
we
30.
got 3, fellas, we got 3.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Anthony Fasano, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight, tight ends
Come on,
right.
let's go. White 90.
Hey,
Flex
go
round.
down.
Flex round. Here we go. White 90.
Check 6.
White.
To throw is Taylor. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Blue 30.
55's
55, guys, 55.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Single.
Here we go.
Slot man moves right.
Easy. Check.
Time running out here on the play clock. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Side. Block 80.
Guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
Fire.
Now a carry for Bernard. He finds some open field here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Stop. Block 80.
Check.
Play clock winding down. Here's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Strong left. Let's go,
Block 80.
right here. We got to step it up.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Tight right. 4 down,
Let's go.
4 down.
Red
Check.
38.
4 down.
Red 38.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
91 is the mic.
They go play action now. Taylor. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Let's go.
Hey, boys, we got
White,
four.
90.
Four down.
White, 90.
Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that a defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's two guys coming through that gap.
Here we go.
In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Let's go.
Hey. Hey, we got four. We got four down. Four down.
On the give, this is Dixon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Let's go. What? Ohio.
Hey.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Double tight. Double tight.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Set! Black fire!
Three down.
Black fire! Black.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Set! 180!
He's coming.
On the run, it's Robinson. Oh, bowls right over him. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Set! Blue 30!
Hey, we got three down. Back.
Set! Black 30!
Check 15.
And the play clock's running down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Finding room inside the 40. Green with a catch left side. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Double tight.
Set! Black 30! Alert!
Three down.
Two.
Watch 18. Watch 18.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So 5 yards remain now, still first down.
Double tight.
Here we go. Black 20!
Three down.
No spacing.
Kill.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Double tight.
Set! 180!
Three down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
Double tight, double tight. Three
Stop!
down, three
Black
down.
80. These two. Kings.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Time running out here on the play clock. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Get nervous.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, I'm coming.
Now a handoff looking right, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Strong left, strong left, strong left.
Here we go. White, 90.
We got 4.
They begin the drive with Williams. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Back to the ground, this time Langford. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Hey, right, Roger, Roger. 4 down, 4
Here we
down.
go.
Check.
Ohio.
Kill.
Let's go. What?
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Let's go. Grand 38.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90.
Play action. Now Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Ravens on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
Taylor will throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. That's the way.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Three down.
Ready? Black 30.
57. Mike, 57. I'm coming after you.
Play clock winding down. Again, here's Bernard. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
3 down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
The play clock's running down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Two times.
Here we go.
Hey.
What? 90.
Hey, we
They run it again with Williams. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because